This is a very special video because I have just got access to something that basically everybody is trying to get access to right now, and that is Dall-E 3 inside Chatgpt. Now, a lot of people are saying that you can get access with this through a Google form or whatever it might be. I didn't do any of that. I just randomly got access today on one of my accounts. But interestingly, if I go on my other Chatgpt account, this is the one that's associated with this YouTube channel, Income Stream Surfer, I actually don't have access to it. And I don't think there's any difference between these two things. Potentially, this is a business account and this isn't a business account because this has a VAT number. I mean, that's possible, but I really don't think that's what it is. I think it's just kind of random. I am in Italy, I am in Europe, in case you're wondering, and yeah, I have access to it. So that's pretty amazing. Now, let's just have a little look at what can be done here. So the first thing I did was I said, write an SEO formatted and optimized article around the keyword business casual for men. First, create images which fit into the article. Afterwards, I want you to embed the images under titles where it makes sense. Each image should have writing on. Now, I just added this because obviously we're testing Dall-E 3. And the beautiful thing about Chatgpt mixed with Dall-E is that it's actually writing the prompts for us. I'll show you this in a second. I just want to show the results. First of all, it's like they're hiding hands instead of trying to improve how they do the hands, which is definitely interesting. Also, you do need to be a little bit wary. As you can see here, this text is actually wrong. You could very easily download this and just remove this text, for example. You could use an eraser tool or whatever it might be. And then, yeah, this again, one problem it still has is if you zoom in a little bit. So let's just save this image as. If you zoom in, you can see that the eyes are a little bit messed up still. So it kind of just doesn't look right. I don't really know what it is, but it just doesn't look right. You can tell it's AI generated just from the eyes. It's like the eyes are different shapes and stuff. Nobody has two different shaped eyes. Everyone has exactly the same shaped. Well, most people have the same shape eyes twice, basically. You can see here this thumb is ludicrously long and then this thumb is not so long. So it's definitely not perfect. But one thing I do want to point out is that the quality is definitely there. That's pretty good quality considering it's just a free generation. I like the quality here. And yeah, it's standard square size, but look at the quality of that. Mix and match, perfectly written, and then perfect shoes here. Everything is perfect here except the eyes. So I'm very, very impressed. And then again, footwear choices, this is beyond perfect. This is literally perfect. This is the kind of thing that will rank you on Google if you make things like this. So, I mean, this is honestly amazing. And then again, pretty standard 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. It looks like they fixed basically everything here. But yeah, just the fact that it writes its own prompts truly is amazing. Now, one thing that you do have to note is that you do still have to download each of these images one by one. And let's write an entire article and we'll go through the process together. So first of all, you want to make sure that Dall-E is turned on if you have access to it, which not everyone will. Please be patient. As soon as the API is out, then we're also going to be having fun with that as well. So let's paste this here. Write an SEO formatted and optimized article around the keyword. Let's change this to, let's do black tie attire. No, let's do cocktail attire for men. And then the prompt here is first create images which will fit into the article. Afterwards, I want you to embed the images under the titles where it makes sense. Each image should have writing on. So let's press enter here and you'll see the process for yourself. So it says Dall-E creating images. And then I love this. It starts to write the prompts for you. This is going to be so overpowered when this is at the point that we want it to be at. So there's still a couple of things missing. But the main thing that's missing is that it can't embed the content yet. I haven't worked out how to actually do that. So what it'll do is it'll write the articles, but it won't actually embed the images properly. But we will look at that in a second. The illustrations of various cocktail attire accessories, a silver tie clip, elegant cufflinks, a pocket square, and a leather belt. The text overlay reads essential accessories. This is so exciting, honestly. Let's have a look. Classic cocktail look. The writing's perfect. The hand's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 1, Yeah, everything is still pretty good here. This is actually a nice looking sartoriale jacket. It's a little bit of a, you can tell it's like factory made instead of handmade, but that's fine. It's a really, really small thing to be bothered about. So photo of a man dressed in a sharp cocktail attire, showcasing a tailored, look at that, it actually was tailored, that is amazing. Navy blazer with a crisp, tailored means handmade normally, by the way, with a crisp white shirt underneath. Yep, we can see that. The look is completed with black trousers and shiny leather shoes. The text overlay reads classic cocktail look. So yeah, pretty perfect, as you can see. Let's have a look at the second one. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. So you probably have to get rid of this text here because it's a bit messed up, but look at the quality on that. That is absolutely beautiful. Let's have a look at this. Not as much of a fan of this one, to be honest with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. It's a sad day when you have to count the fingers of everything generated just in case there are too many fingers. It does seem like they've nailed fingers. The last thing they need to nail now are eyes. And then I would say it's there. So we're very almost at the point where we can use the Dall-E API with the Chatgpt API to just make these insane articles. And I have a feeling, I'm going to be testing this personally, I have a feeling that infographics are also going to be possible, okay? Because it can do comics, so if it can do comics, I don't see why it can't do infographics. Infographics, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Casual cocktail twist. We could just remove this part here and just write something else in Canva, and then, yeah, job's a good one, basically. So yeah, you can see here, the images are perfect. I'm absolutely blown away by that. One of the problems is it doesn't actually write like a proper article, but, you know, that's something that we can just kind of work on. This is a really bad prompt for an article. Okay, so we're going to test this all together just because I'm curious if this is going to work. It's probably not going to work, let's be honest. But I'm going to try and create an infographic here. If this works, then it's game over. It's GG, and OpenAI are the best AI company, even though they get a lot of crap because they're not open source. Personally, I think if something is better than the open source alternatives, at least for now, then I would rather use that. I know that's quite controversial. I know a lot of people are a big fan of open source, etc. But sometimes, you know, money kind of helps the situation a little bit. So OpenAI have basically got unlimited money to throw at stuff like this, whereas someone like Stable Diffusion, they have to rely on their community, and money is normally the best motivator. So we'll see how this works. I'm very, very curious to see if this works. I will say now, I'm not expecting this to work properly, but I'm expecting the kind of core concepts to be there. Let's have a look. I'm speechless. Okay, so the text isn't perfect. Once this text is perfect, but to be honest with you, this is already amazing because you can just remove this text. You can put like you can put a square that's this color in blue over this and write cocktail attire properly. You can do the same thing here, 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 etc., etc. Once this is working 100%, this is going to be absolutely insane. This is a huge, huge step. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, it's so smooth and beautiful. Oh my God, wow. I wasn't expecting it to be that good, honestly. I cannot believe that AI has just made that for me in just a few seconds. If this text was perfect, but you can change the text, it's not a big issue. I may as well just show people that. I'm not going to do all of them, but I'll just show you how quickly you could change the text if you wanted. So basically what you want to do is you want to go create a project. I know it's in Italian, just ignore it. And then click edit photo here. And then click the photo here. And then click use in a project. So this will bring you to this screen here. What you have to do is you have to put, basically, it's not going to look amazing, okay? And I know that there are definitely easier ways to do this. I just wanted to show in like a non-complicated kind of way. So you can put this box here, and then that box has to have the same color. So you need like a color picker. And then you need to click this, and then paste the color here, and then put it like that. It's not perfect, as you can see, because there's actually like there's a gradient here, so it's probably not going to work that well, to be honest with you. But this is how you could do it. So blazer cocktail attire. Yeah. Let's use a different font. So text, laser, make it smaller. This is just for now until the text is perfect. We're just gonna have to find workarounds basically. But I mean, this infographic, even though it doesn't look as good, is still it's still a lot easier to make than doing this yourself. Trust me. If you've ever made an infographic, you'll know just how annoying it is to make something beautiful like this. So you can see you can easily fix the text like this. Yeah, it's not perfect. You can do a better job in Photoshop. Many people are going to laugh at me for my terrible attempt. But this is just the easiest way to do it. And yeah, it looks terrible. But anyway, I was not expecting it to be this good already at doing infographics. It looks like they've taken leaps and bounds of steps forwards. I'm very, very impressed. I'm very, very excited to see what we can do with this in the future. For now, we're just going to have to use our little workarounds, etc., if the text is still bad. But I did this same test maybe 6 months ago with Dall-E, trying to get it to make an infographic. I'll tell you right now, they did not look anything like this. They were terrible compared to this. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. Super, super exciting times. I can't wait to test this out more. Let me know what you want me to test out next, and I'll see you very, very soon with some more content. Peace out.